church we were in the other day, up there on the hill. We're heading off to Hillsley today. It's a nice little village church. Oh, we got a car heading straight for me. Oh, no, he's pulled off. There's the Hawksby Monument up the top of the hill. Right. Got a junction coming up. Lovely looking houses on the edge of the common. This is at Ingleston Common where I was yesterday, but I'm heading off to a different village. This one's Hillsley. It's got a nice pub that's shut, unfortunately, and a lovely church. So we're going to have a wander around there and take some pictures of the nice houses in the village. A little beautiful little hillside here. And just down here, look, there's some white bells. And they're rare, they are, white bells, look. Albino bluebells. Look at that in the distance, that's Wootton under Edge. And I'm just the other side of that hill is where my brother lives, in a place called Cam. Not a bad spot, is it, right here? Out in the sticks, where farmers grow crops. Arr. Some lovely fields here, just right for metal detecting. And with this electric bike I should be able to get way out into the sticks. Oh, there she blows. There's the pub, the Fleece, very good real ale pub. Little car park round the back up that lane. It's a very nice pub, that one. Well worth a visit. Right, let's cycle on to the church. I think it's down here somewhere. Oh, it's a lovely old building there, look. Got to be Tudor, that one. And look at that barn with the arrow slits. Yeah, the arrow slits. Look at the stone roof tiles. Beautiful. There's a lot of lovely buildings in this village. Oh, perhaps it's not down here. Is it? I'm sure it's down here. Right, I'm going to have a cycle around so I can find this church. Oh, look at the dandelions. They got a major dandelion problem there. A cyclist just went past and he recognised me from my cycling blogs. That's pretty wild. Right, you see that on the hillside over there? See that like ridges? They're strip lynchets. That's Saxon, that is. Saxon field system. They do it in steps so they can get a better crop down the hillside. So they've done a couple there. Maybe I can see 3. And maybe one a bit further up, but I'm not sure. But whenever you see those sorts of steps in a field like that, that's strip lynchets. Well, look at that old building way over there. Should we go and have a look at it? If I can get closer. Oh, I found the manor house. That one I saw on the hill. And right next to it's the church, so it must be a manor house. Oh, lovely looking Gothic type building. I don't think this is the church in Hillsley. I think I've gone a bit too far now. Couldn't find that church. Look look at all the gravestones crammed in. It's a small churchyard. Got the wording on that's a bit dissolved. Crumbly, look. It's all dissolved away. See if we can find a really old one. Well, look, it's got a gated graveyard here. You must have been the people that lived in the manor house. Nice. Oh, look, this one's right on the edge of the church, look. Must have been someone famous. Can we see a date? A bit tricky to read with all the liching on there. So we can see it from the other side. Yeah, manor house. There's a lock on the gate, can't get in there unfortunately, but it's got a nice garden on it. Ooh, look at that. You can imagine all the gold coins would be underneath that lawn. There's a great big lock on the gate. Yeah. Lovely. Not been here before. Yeah, very small graveyard. Oh, it's a fresh one. Last year, Valerie. Foxholes Farm. It's a bit unusual to have a farm on your gravestone. Yeah, lovely spot. Right, can I see a date? I can see 65, I can see an 18, just about see an 18. Where's my finger? Yeah, just there. Yeah, weird to have this sort of gate on these gravestones. Must have been, obviously it's the people that lived in the manor house. So we can get a better shot of that manor house. Ooh, look, they got these things for getting the mud off your boots. The church is closed. Something to do with a virus. Yeah. Yeah, not a bad little spot. Got battlements on the church. Mr. Smith, 1861 to 1933. That's a good condition. It's been retouched up. Touched up in. Oh no, it's, it's got flowers on there. Look, and they died in 43. Lasted well, that gravestone. Now, when I win the lottery, I'll buy a house in this village. Look at that little gatehouse, isn't it lovely? I bet that's more than 450,000. Right, so where am I? St. Kenelm's Church. Wootton area. On the edge of Wootton Under Edge, methinks. In the posh bit. The posh bit of Wootton Under Edge. Well, I'm not going down there. That looks steep. And I've already done a few steep hills today. And I've gone a long way out on my bike. I don't think I've ever gone so far out. But look at this house here, look. Wow. Zola Construction. Zota. Oh, some lovely little places here, look. I'm going to have to start heading back. See if I can find this church in Hillsley. Well, I've managed to find the chapel. I'm pretty sure it said that Hillsley had a chapel and a church. Well, that's a chapel, so there's no tower. It's probably 1800s building. Bit of an untidy graveyard. Still, it's got some yews, handy for longbows. Right, let's see what else I can find. Oh, I'm a cream crackered. Just cycled up a couple of hills. A couple of them I had to get off and push because they were incredibly steep. You know, right on the edge of the Cotswolds here, so it is a bit hilly. Oh, I feel like downing that pint of Stella at any moment. Oh, but it's a beautiful day. We've had really good weather for the past few weeks. Oh, it's been really nice. Yeah, it's been really nice weather. Oh, we got a car. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I'm getting gasping for that pint of Stella. Gasping. I've drunk all my water. Oh, look. I've got miles to go yet to get home. Miles. This is a lovely bike. Yeah, it's still showing 4 bars. But if I was to cycle, that would go down to 3. I'm way out in the sticks here though. So I just want to save a little bit of juice before I get home. Look how peaceful and quiet it is. Got any deers in the field? No. Oh, it's lovely here. Oh, old man's beard. You see that vine in the hedge there? Our native clematis, or clematis, which one you like. But when it comes out in seed, it's called old man's beard because it's very wispy and beard-like. We've got some buttercups. And then another type of stinging nettle that don't sting. There's some more of it there. Right, let's find somewhere I can sit down and have a cold can of beer. Lager. Yuck. Oh, I found a nice spot. Right on this plinth of concrete for the cows. Oh, they got a little nice clean tank there to be drinking out of. But the cows are still shedded at the moment. Well, at least some of them are. I've got a nice little step here. I'm going to sit down on the edge of there and have my can of beer. Oh, it's an ice cold beer. Ice cold. It's ice cold beer. Lovely. Oh. Ugh, someone's left a banana skin here. Oh, yes. Oh. Not so many cyclists today. I've seen a few. But last time I was on this common, there was absolutely packed with people. Oh. Oh, I needed that. Oh, it's so peaceful out here. I can't believe it. The odd car went by, but all you get is the chirp from pheasants that have escaped the Lord of the Manor's shooting gallery. They breed pheasants, and these pheasants, you know, they get beaters and they scare them out of woodland and they shoot them basically. But they end up spreading all over the place because they just wander off. Ooh. Well, see if I can find that church at Hillsley. I'm sure it said chapel and church. I'll have to go back and have a look at the map. I might have had it wrong. It might just be a chapel. But I did find that nice church on the hill, on the edge of Wootton Under Edge. I tell you, I'm getting further and further and further with this bike. I reckon I'll be able to do 40 miles soon. Right, tomorrow I think we'll go and have a look at Hawkesbury Upton. It's on the top of that hill over there, and we can go and have a look at the Hawkesbury Monument. I don't think we can go up it anymore, I think it's condemned, but we can have a look at the base. That church that I visited with the yew trees that are all like carved into square boxes, I think that's Hawkesbury Church. So we've already seen the church. It's right on the edge of the village, but it's at the top of that hill, so we're going to get pretty knackered going up there. Yeah, there's some nice pubs in Hawkesbury Upton. Right, that's where we'll go tomorrow. I'm going to head off home now.